Hi everyone, I'm Andrea and this is UNE Discovery Voyager Online. Now you might have heard of something called DNA before. You might have heard it on TV shows or you might have heard your parents talking about it. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is this tiny little thing within all of us and within all plants and animals as well that makes us us, okay? And they produce our genetic traits, so how we look and all the things going on inside of us. Now we can do special tests here at uni or elsewhere to extract our DNA, but we thought it might be cool if you could do an experiment at home to extract some DNA from a strawberry. How does that sound? And you only need a few things from home that you can find around the place. So I'm going to talk through what they are. So you'll need just one strawberry, but I've got a packet here. You'll need some dishwashing liquid. You'll need a jar or a glass with 100 mils of water in it. I've pre-measured mine. You'll need some salt, just like that. You'll need a little container that's a bit smaller than your glass. You'll need a Ziploc bag, just like that. A strainer, a spoon, some tweezers, and also some special chemical. And this is called isopropyl alcohol. You might have some, you just need to ask mum and dad if you have it. And this has been super chilled in the freezer for a little while, so it's nice and cold. So this might all seem like a lot, but it's going to help us extract our DNA from our strawberry. So you might like to pause this video at home now to collect your things, and we'll check back in with you in a second. Okay, so welcome back, and you may have collected all of your bits and pieces from around the house here. So now it's time to extract our DNA from our strawberry. So the first step is to get your glass of water. I'll move these things out of the way, like that. And you're going to add a little squirt of our dishwashing liquid. Just about that much, doesn't have to be too accurate, just like that. And you can leave that for a second while we add our salt. And we only need 1/4 of a spoon of salt. Just about that much. It's probably a little bit too much actually. Like that. And that goes into our water. We want to gently give this a mix so we're not producing too many bubbles from our soap, but our salt begins to dissolve. Okay, so once that is all done, we are going to grab our little Ziploc bag here and our strawberry for our extraction. And you want to remove the green bits and then plop your strawberry in and then pour your extraction liquid into your Ziploc bag. Now this is the really fun part. So what we need to do is we need to try and get rid of as much of the air in the bag as we can, and then seal it up. Seal it up nice and tightly so none of that liquid can escape. And then what we do is we squish that strawberry and see all the bits and pieces coming out. And just make sure that there aren't too many big lumps left. Very good. So there we have our strawberry emulsion with our DNA extraction liquid. So what we want to do now is get the jar we started with and get our sieve as well, because we're going to strain all the excess, all the big bits of strawberry out. So you might need someone to help you do this, and I'm going to be very careful and balance it, but we're just going to pour it in. Okay, so now we have our extraction liquid here in our 100 ml jar, what was 100 ml. Now we want to transfer this into our smaller glass or jar to about the 50 or 60 ml point. Okay, so a little bit less than we normally would. So I'm just going to pour this in. That's about 60 ml there. Okay, and now we're going to get our super chilled alcohol solution that's been in the fridge for a little while, and this is going to help extract our DNA from those little cells. So what we'll do, take the lid off. This is a spray lid, so we don't want that. We just want to be able to pour it. And we're going to pour some of our alcohol into our solution here. Just like that. And what we can see there is we're starting to get some layering. Can you see those layers at home? So we're getting some darker liquids down here and some lighter liquids. So those lighter liquids at the top there, that's our DNA that's been extracted from our strawberry cells. So here we can pull out with our tweezers our strands of DNA. Can you see that there? It looks like a bit of snot really, doesn't it? But that's actually the genetic material that makes a strawberry a strawberry. And we've extracted that using those bits and pieces we used in the experiment. So our dishwashing liquid broke down the outer layer of our cells. The salt helped the DNA come out of those cells. And then our alcohol refined it. So we were able to pick it up just like our little bits of DNA here. So we'd love you to try this at home, everyone. It's a really cool little experiment. I'll put an experiment card on our websites in case you need to refer back to it. But we hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time.